Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly, and today our topic is how to create Mailgun member on Cognito Forms submission. So I'm running a subscription-based business and I've created a sign-up form by using Cognito Forms. Now what I want to do is that whenever I'm going to receive a new sign-up or a new form submission through Cognito Forms, then automatically by using the detail of that form submission, I want to create a new member in my Mailgun account. So here for doing this automatically, I need to build a connection between Cognito Forms and Mailgun. So for building this connection, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing software for automation and integration. Now with Pabbly Connect, whenever I'm going to receive a new form submission from Cognito Forms, then automatically I will add a new member in my Mailgun account. So how I'm going to build this connection? For that, let me take you to my computer screen. I hope all you can see my computer screen, and today we are going to see that how we can create Mailgun member on Cognito Form submission. So as an owner of a subscription-based business, I can use the integration between Cognito Forms and Mailgun to automatically create a new member in Mailgun whenever a customer submits a form. So for example, when a customer fill out a form to sign up for my service, request more information, or to join a newsletter. By this, their contact details such as name, email, and preferences are automatically added as a new member in Mailgun. So this will ensure that my email list stays up to date, and this will be allowing me to send targeted personalized email campaigns and transactional email with ease. So by automating this process, I can save time, improve communication, and boost customer engagement without the need of manual updates. So here what I can do is I can simply connect Cognito Forms with Mailgun with the help of Pabbly Connect, and with Pabbly Connect I can build this connection and this automation without any coding and programming skills. Now with Pabbly Connect, what is going to happen is that whenever we are going to receive a new form submission through Cognito Forms, then automatically with the help of that form submission detail, it will automatically create a new Mailgun member. So here for building up this automation and this connection between Cognito Forms and Mailgun, I need to use Pabbly Connect. And for using Pabbly Connect, I need to open a new tab and I need to search for pabbly.com/connect in my browser. And it will take us to this landing page of Pabbly Connect. Now here in the landing page, I have these two options of sign in and sign up for free. If you don't have any account with Pabbly Connect, then you can just click on this sign up for free button, and it will take only 2 minutes of your time and you will get 100 free tasks every month. Or if you already have an account or you are an existing user, then you can just click on sign in. And you will get to see this page. So these are all the apps that Pabbly offers, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect here. For that, I just need to click on this Access Now button under Pabbly Connect. And it will direct us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now here in the dashboard, I need to create a new workflow, and for that I'm going to click on this create workflow button and this window will pop up. Now here I need to name my workflow, so I'm going to name it as my objective, which is to create Mailgun member on Cognito Form submission. Now here I need to select the folder where I want to save my workflow, so I'm going to open this tab, and here in this tab I'm going to find all the folders that I have in my Pabbly Connect account, and I'm going to use this particular folder of automation, so I'm going to select that. And now I need to click on create. And this will direct us to this most important window of our workflow. And in this window, I have these two boxes of trigger and action. So trigger and action are the two main principles on which our workflow works on. And trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is going to be the first step that will get executed in our workflow, and action is just going to follow that. So here in my workflow, I need to first set up my trigger, and here I can only set up single trigger step and multiple action steps. So here for setting up my trigger, I need to search for my trigger application, and here my trigger application is going to be Cognito Forms. So I'm going to search for that. And I need to select Cognito Forms here. Now I have to give a trigger event. So I'm going to open this tab, and new entry is going to be my trigger event. So I'm going to select this. And now I need to connect Cognito Forms with Pabbly Connect in my workflow, and for that I'm going to use this webhook URL. So this webhook URL is going to work as a bridge between Cognito Forms and Pabbly Connect, and now with the help of this webhook URL, what is going to happen is that every time I'm going to receive a new form submission through my Cognito form, then automatically I'm going to get that response of that form submission here in Pabbly Connect. Now for connecting these two applications, I need to follow all these instructions, And first I need to copy this webhook URL. And now I need to take you to my Cognito form. And here this is my Cognito Forms account, and in this I have created all these forms. Now here I have this particular registration form that I want to use, and I need to connect this form with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to open this form. And here this is my registration form that I need to connect with Pabbly Connect. And for connecting this form, I need to first enable this option of post JSON data to a website. So as I'm going to enable this option, I'm going to get all these options. And in this, I'm going to use this submit entry endpoint. And here I have this tab where I need to add my webhook URL. So here I'm going to give the submit entry endpoint, and that is going to be my webhook URL. So I'm going to add my webhook URL that I have copied from Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to paste that here. And now I have successfully filled that detail. Now that I have added my webhook URL, I'm going to click on save. And here I have successfully connected Cognito Form with Pabbly Connect. Now I need to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here in Pabbly Connect, we can see it is waiting for webhook response. Now for getting this webhook response, what I need to do is I need to create a new form submission in my Cognito form. And as I will create a new form submission, then automatically I'm going to get that response here in Pabbly Connect. So for creating this form submission, I'm going to take you to my Cognito form. And now I need to open this form in a new tab so that I can create a new form submission. So I'm going to go to publish. And here this is my form link. So I'm going to open this link in a new tab. And here this is my Cognito form and my registration form. Now what I need to do is I need to fill all these details. So I need to fill all these details with the dummy details so that I can create a new form submission. And here I need to first give my first name. That is going to be Michael. My last name is going to be Karras. Email will be michaelkarras@pabblytudes.com, and I'm going to give the random phone number. Now I have to give the city, that is going to be Bhopal. And here I have filled all the required details. Now I'm going to click on submit. And here I have successfully created this new form submission. Now that as I've created a new form submission, I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here on Pabbly Connect, we can see I have received this response. Now here we can see that this is the response of my form submission that I've just created in Cognito Form. And in this, I have received all the detail of my form submission. So here I have the random phone number of my user. I have the first name, that is Michael. I have the last name, that is Karras. And I have the full name, that is Michael Karras. Also here I have the city, that is Bhopal. And I have received the email address, that is michaelkarras@pabblytudes.com. So here we can see that I have received all these details of my form submission from Cognito Form. And as I have received all these details, I want to use all these details of my form submission. And automatically by using the detail of this form submission, I want to create a new member in Mailgun. So for automatically creating a new member in Mailgun, I need to set up my actions tab. And here I need to search for my action application, that is going to be Mailgun. So I'm going to select that. And now I'm going to give my action event. So I'm going to open this tab, and new mailing list member is going to be my action event. So I'm going to select this, and I need to connect Mailgun with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. So I'm going to click on connect. And here I'm on my section of add new connection. If you already have created an existing connection, then you can use that too. But I'm going to create a new connection. And for that, I need to give API key, private API key, Mailgun host, and the domain name. So here for getting all these details, I need to first log into my Mailgun account. And as I'm going to get to my Mailgun account, I'm going to get all these details. Now first, we are going to get the API key. Now for getting this API key, we need to go to Mailgun. And here in my Mailgun account, I'm going to open this drop down button from this profile section. And in this, I need to go to API security. So I'm going to open that. And here I have this option of API keys. So I need to create a new API key. So I'm going to click on this add new key button. And here first I need to give the description or the name to my API key. So I'm going to name it as Pabbly Connect. And I'm going to click on create key button. And here we can see it has generated this API key. So I'm going to copy this key from here. I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And now I'm going to paste that here in this tab of API key and also in this tab of private API key. Now that I have added my API key, I need the Mailgun host. Now again, for getting this Mailgun host, I'm going to take you to my Mailgun account. I'm going to close this window. And here in my Mailgun account, I have this tab of host, and in this I only have two regions of US and Europe. So I'm using the US account of Mailgun. So I'm going to use US host. So I'm going to go back to Pabbly Connect. And for the US region host, I have this particular host. So I need to copy this from here and I'm going to paste that here in this tab. Now that I've added my Mailgun host, I'm going to scroll down and I need the domain. So for getting this domain, I'm going to take you back to Mailgun. And in this, I have this particular section of send. So I'm going to open that tab. And in this, I'm going to go to sending. So I'm going to open that. And here in sending, I'm on my domain section. And this is my domain that I need. So I'm going to copy this domain from here. I'm going to go back to Pabbly Connect. And I'm going to paste that here. Now I have filled all the required details. Now what I need to do is I need to click on save. And here I have successfully connected Mailgun with Pabbly Connect. Now here in Mailgun, I need to first select my list where I want to create my member. So for my list, I'm going to take you to my Mailgun account. Now here in this tab of sending, I have this particular option of mailing list. So I'm going to open that. Now here in my Mailgun account, I have these 3 mailing lists. So I'm going to use this particular new leads list. So for using this, I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And for selecting my mailing list, I need to open this tab. And in this tab, you will find all the lists that you have in your Mailgun account. And you can select any particular list where you want to add your member. So I'm going to select new leads as my list. And now I need to fill all these details. Now here I have to give the address, and here I'm going to give the email address of my user who I want to create as a new member in my mailing list, or I want to add as a member in my mailing list. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Cognito Form response, and from that response I'm going to get the email address of my user and I'm going to map that detail here in this tab. So for that I need to use mapping, and what mapping is a technique through which I can retrieve the data from the previous steps, and the data that is changing will get replaced with the new data in the real time. So for mapping I need to click here. I'm going to open this response of Cognito Forms, and here this is the email address of my user, so I'm going to map this. Now I have this option of update, and here if I want to update my member, whenever I'm going to get the duplicate details, or if I don't want to update that, I can select no to raise an error in case of duplicate member. So here I'm going to select yes, so whenever I'm going to get a duplicate member, it will update that details in my email list, and now I need to give the member name. So I'm going to click here, I'm going to open this response of Cognito Forms, and here this is the name of my member, so I'm going to map this. And now I have filled all the required details and I have mapped these details here. Now what is going to happen is that as I mapped these details, I have made all these details dynamic. So whenever I'm going to receive a new Cognito Form submission, then automatically all these details that I have mapped here will get replaced with the new detail in the real time. And every time I'm going to receive a new Cognito Form submission, then automatically I will create a new member in my Mailgun account. Now that I have filled all the required details, I'm going to click on Save and Send Test to Quit button. And here we can see I have received this response. So this is a positive response, and this means that I have updated my mailing list and I have created a new member in my Mailgun account. So here I have created this member in my Mailgun account by using my Cognito Form submission, and I have successfully and automatically created this member in my Mailgun account. So to check whether I've created a new member in Mailgun or not, let me take you to Mailgun. Now here in Mailgun, I'm going to open my mailing list. And here I'm going to scroll down, and here we can see I have created this new member that is named as Michael Karras, and I have the email that is michaelkarras@pabblytutors.com. So here we can see that these are all the details of the user who has filled my Cognito Form, and as I've received that Cognito Form submission, I have automatically created a new member in my Mailgun account. So here I have done this automatically by setting up this automation between Cognito Form and Mailgun. And now whenever I'm going to receive a new form submission from Cognito Form, then automatically by using the detail of that form submission, I will update my email list in Mailgun, and I will add a new member in my mailing list in Mailgun. So here I have done this automatically, and I have set up this automation with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now with Pabbly Connect, I can automatically add Mailgun member by using my Cognito Form submission. So here I have successfully created this automation, and now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here with Pabbly Connect, I have connected Cognito Forms with Mailgun to automatically create Mailgun member on Cognito Form submission. So let's summarize what we did here. So first I have set up my trigger, and my trigger application was Cognito Forms, and my trigger event was new entry. Then I have set up my action step, and my action application was Mailgun, and my action event was new mailing list member. So this is how I have successfully created this workflow, and you can also create this workflow by following all the steps that I did in my workflow. And I'm also going to put the link of my workflow in the description so you can check it out from there, and thank you for watching this video. Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this with Pabbly Connect. If you want to reach out to us, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any issues or queries related to our workflow, then you can check the forum link. And if you have any issues related to the pricing of Pabbly Connect or Pabbly, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel.